What's up everyone and welcome to my channel. How are all my Leo priests and priestesses doing out there? I hope you guys are doing so well. Thank you to all my returning subscribers and welcome to everybody who's new here. Welcome to the tribe. We are gathered here today to connect. Let's see the energy surrounding Leo for July 2019. All the messages will be general, so relationships, career, and anything else that wants to come out. But let's get started, okay? All right, Leo, July 2019. Happy birthday. Oh, coming in hot. I want it, I got it. I want it, I got it. Big time manifesting power. Big time skill. Having all the tools in your toolbox, not needing anything. You have everything you need to create everything you want. You have the seeds, you have the water, you have the soil, you have all of the tools that you need to grow what you need to grow. Does it take time? Yes, it does. But it's better to get started now because you have everything you need. I do feel like some Leos are feeling afraid. Don't be afraid of the own power that you have. And why am I feeling this? I'm feeling it because Eight of Wands, beautiful. I feel like some Leos are feeling like the same power and force that they've used in the past to get results they've been reprimanded for. And so some Leos are skeptical. They're like, well, when I did this, other people had problems with it, but that's the same energy that I use to get everything done, and that's okay. It's just a matter of knowing when to turn it on and turn it off, and who to do it with. As long as you're not hurting anyone while you're trying to grow in your own self and your skill, that's fine. Eight of Wands. It speaks to a rapid delivery. Brace yourself for change. There's a lot of demands and a lot of creativity coming through. So at the beginning I said, having something grow, and when you manifest it, it's not instantaneous. But when it's coupled with the Eight of Wands, it does add some extra force to it. It's like, yeah, you're trying to do something, and guess what? The universe is backing it up. It's like you put it out there and it like pushes. Like the universe, you leave it there for the universe, and the universe blesses it. So I don't think it's gonna take as long as it would normally take, just because you have blessings at this time. And if you're gonna try to manifest anything, do it during your birthday season, because yeah, you're more likely in your season to get things that you want, just because it's your solar return gift. This is a time to set those lofty goals that you want during your birthday season. Seven of Wands. This speaks to what we were talking about earlier. It's like the force that you use, just your natural brute force. I do feel like some people have had a problem with it. You did feel outnumbered, and you've always stood your ground, but you're like, I don't want to fight. I don't want to fight. I just want to be me. I don't want to fight. I want to do my thing. I want to be successful, and I don't want you trying to tell me how to do that. I want to go about it my own way, and that's okay. I think Leos, they've had enough downtime, because a couple months ago you guys were getting like the Nine of Swords and all that. I think you're coming out of that place where you were in your head and there was a lot of anxiety surrounding you, and you're realizing, yeah, certain things that I've done in the past, it may have rubbed people the wrong way, but I have a different perspective now. I know how to moderate things in a different way. I know when there's too much, and I think now you have to realize when you're kind of giving yourself a drought and just kind of looking more than doing. Viewing more than doing. You're like there with your clipboard, making sure that you're checking all the boxes before you're proceeding. And I think the universe right now is telling you, you've learned your lesson. You're good. You're not going to spend your whole life, or people are not going to always come around telling you like, oh, that this is offensive, or I don't know. It's interesting. And it probably was just out of jealousy. It's just you have something that they don't. And it made them uncomfortable. Especially at work. You know, I think a lot of people were watching you succeed. It was just working out for you, and it was bothering them. But now that is turning. The wheel is turning. Your work is going to be rewarded. It's a renewing energy for like, it's renewing and it's rewarding for all the past effort that you've put in. You're not going to be walking on eggshells anymore. Nope. No, you're not. This is the highest emotional fulfillment card you can get. This speaks to stability in the home life, overall emotional well-being on high, and it just speaks to good times. That's what you're trying to manifest. You're trying to manifest happiness. You're trying to manifest a happy home. You're trying to manifest a family. You're trying to manifest a woman, a man. You want something better, but you want to do it right. Beautiful. This is so fitting. It's your birthday. It is your birthday. Be careful what you wish for, because you will get it. Set your intentions. Be very specific. You're going to be receiving the good and the support that the universe has for you. Make sure that you are in touch with your soul, your true happiness and joy when you set out to create that potion. But this requires skill. This is not easy, but you have it. And if you feel like you don't, you just need to dust it off. Because I know at one point you did. And it's just a matter of stepping into your shoes again and remembering who you are. Okay. So I see a couple signs here. Okay. Some Leos are confused about a passionate new endeavor, whether that be with another fire sign. So that's Leo, Sagittarius, Aries. It doesn't have to be, but it sure feels like they got a lot of fire in them. It feels very hot. This person does feel like an adventure. They're fully charged. They're all the way up. You're in your head a little bit. You're unsure. You know, you have options. You have options, but at this time you're unable to choose. You feel like you need a little direction. There's a little stagnation, but you feel like this person could be that person. In the meantime, you're still willing to have a good time. You're like, I can have fun with you. This person is a high... This person makes you high. That's how they make you feel. They charge you. They're all the way charged, and it just gives you life. But you have options, and you're like, is this my one? You still have to make a decision about this person. In the meantime, that's not going to stop you from dating them. It's not going to stop you from dating others. It's not going to stop you from having a good time. I also see Libra here. If we're speaking to a sign, but the Justice always also speaks to balance and finalization. Let's see if you can see this, because this is the order it came in. You have options. You have options. There's a person in your life who gives you life, who takes you there, but you are unsure if this is the person you're going to be settling down with. They have the potential to be that lover, but they also have the potential to just be, you know, somebody who comes and goes. It's not going to stop you from having a good time, but it will come to an end and a decision will be made. And that's not going to last. So if you feel like you're having a good time and you'll just keep it going on as long as you want, you won't settle down with them, you'll continue to date other people and you'll also date them, it will come to an end. It will come to a hot, fast end. And I do see that when all the drinking is done and the parties are over and you're just kind of left with what's there is kind of a sense of misplaced confidence and a little bit of arrogancy, some premature fights, being on the defense, or just riding into the battle and fighting for what you believe in. That's what that card speaks to. If you believe in this relationship, I do see that you're going to have to fight for it. You're going to have to fight for the relationship, or you're going to fight your way out of it. If you want the relationship, you're going to be fighting for it. And it doesn't have to be for, you know, like you're fighting someone else to get into the relationship, although there might be multiple parties involved. But there is a defensive turn that it takes. It starts very, you know, like having a good time, but it does end with, okay, am I gonna settle down? Because you might have to fight yourself. It's like, I love this person, but it's really hard for me to settle down. You're gonna have to fight yourself. Or you're gonna have to be honest with them and say, honestly, I have a great time with you, but I want out. And they're not gonna want that. So that's very interesting, Leo. So it's either fighting yourself to settle down because you're kind of in your head and you just want to continue the good times, but it's going to get better. It will get better. Or it's kind of letting this person know, hey, like it started hot, but it's going to end hot, and they may not take that so well. Okay. Messages from your guides. These are oracle cards, by the way. Pretty straightforward. It's not like the tarot. Possess self-confidence. How fitting is that? And express your feelings. Express your feelings to yourself first. Yes, express it to others, but set your intentions and wish for something good this birthday season. Your confidence is back. It's back. You're not regaining it. It is back. The mess that you were dealing with the last couple months, it's gone. It's over. This is Moonology. We have a full moon tomorrow, so let's see what this full moon is going to bring you. Leo, July 2018. It's time to release negativity, and that's full moon in Scorpio. It's time to release negativity. It is time to release negativity. There we go. Get it together, girl. And a new start is coming. And look how that came out. It's time to release because something new is coming, which means something is taking up space where new is trying to expand, and it just simply can't. So release negativity so new can come in. It is the first day of the year for you. It's not January, it's July and August. This is your new year. So release so you can receive. Love it. Happy birthday. Bye, guys.